Adelaide's AFL Draft started off with a bang, having to match a bid inside the top 20 for Max Michaelani, a father-son prospect out of Norwood. Michael, obviously a defender, tell us a bit about him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty sturdy, dour kind of defender who, instead of being rebound first like a few other guys later down the order, he can lock down on an opponent. He's really reliable. He's going to be, I guess, that sort of dependable type down there. He's going to learn a lot off Tom Duday, who's an experienced member of the Adelaide defence. So a good first up pick. They had to go a bit early, of course, with Sydney pulling the trigger on the bid, but they duly matched and there was no way they were going to let him slip.
Absolutely, and they were able to pick up a couple of midfielders to add some more depth to their squad. Obviously, Billy Dowling, who's a local out of North Adelaide, an accumulator, and then Hugh Bond out of the Rebels. What do you think they can offer to the team?
It's funny because they're probably a bit similar to what they've had and tried to build away from. It's a bit of an odd one. So Dowling, of course, as you mentioned, that accumulator. His stats in the SANFL under-18s, like he had games of over 40 disposals and 4 goals. So can put up big numbers, and I think they'll like his production. The fact he's a local boy is great as well. Hugh Bond I like as well, though. Probably more so for the fact that he can go back, can lock down. He's really physical, tough tackler. So I think they like that. Those sort of shorter defender. Well, he's not even that short. He's about 185, but the mid to small defenders who are really hard at it and can add that physical presence, he certainly does that.
And just to finish up, a couple of local boys that missed out. Obviously, probably a bit of controversy not selecting one of their academy kids in Isaac Keeler. Now, presumably many thought he was going to go inside the top 40. He didn't, but they chose not to nominate him, so they couldn't get him for free. And the other one was Adam Deloya, who won South Australia's MVP. What do you think about those two not getting picked up?
Yeah, I mean, the Keeler situation is a bit bizarre because obviously they would have only had access to him post pick 40, and he ended up sliding that far and was actually picked up with the very next pick after Adelaide's pick within the 40s. So, yeah, a bit of a blunder there, to be honest. On the midfielders that they missed, I guess, locally, Nick Sadler's another one. Adam Deloya, of course, the MVP, as you mentioned. Super reliable types. Kobe Ryan could have even warranted a look. So there is still talent on the board generally in the draft, but it was quite an even crop. So I think they'd still be happy with what they managed to get.
Absolutely.